All right, what's up, everyone? We got a new Harley Davidson dealership to go check out today. Appleton Harley Davidson is a local dealer to me. They just built a brand new building. It looks really nice on the pictures. It's also their 50-year anniversary, 50 years of being in business. So they've got a big event today. Music, vendors, food trucks, all kinds of stuff going on. I want to go check out the new building, check out the event, and we've got a new Harley to ride over there, so I'm excited to check it out. Let's get the bike out of the garage here and get on the road. Let's go. Alright, like I said in the intro, guys, I was pretty excited to come check out this new dealership and wanted to take you guys along for the ride with me and check everything out. So, it started at 9. I got there at about 9:30, and the parking lots were already full of bikes, as you can see here. This is just one of the parking lots. There's 2 parking lots and the training course. Everything was full. Bikes were parked up and down the street, so I figured it was going to be a really, really good turnout, which was awesome. So, yeah, I was excited. If there's that many people there at 9:30 in the morning, it's going to be a pretty busy day. There's going to be a lot of people coming out to check out the event, so that was all good and all positives for the new dealership here. So the first booth I kind of swung through here was a pinstriper. Wasn't sure what got done here. Maybe the one on the fairing there, but it was a little bit more obvious on the Street Glide here. I like all the red that was added some nice color to the bike. Rockford Fosgate was there, showing off some speakers, playing some music, and also a local paint and powder coat shop had some of their work out on display, and I think these bikes were theirs. I was checking out this Dyna, actually, because the colors are very similar to mine, so I was looking to see what all he did with the pinstriping on that one. Thought that one looked really good. And then I was digging this Nightster with the Lowrider ST fairing. That's definitely not something I've seen, and it was a nice change of pace, nice little mix-up. It was cool to see one of these all decked out with some aftermarket parts. You don't see too many of them with this kind of build, so I thought that was pretty cool. Really dug up this kind of chopper bobber looking bike here with the low handlebars. Thought that was pretty sweet. Somebody spent a lot of time and resources on this bike. Powder coated frame. All the paintwork on the tank was really immaculate and pretty cool stuff. They had another one kind of tucked away back there, but they were talking to customers and I didn't feel like shoving a camera in their face, so left that one alone. But rounding the corner here then, we had dirt bikes, electric dirt bikes, and then those little mini bikes. I'm not even sure what you would call those, but that's what they were racing around this hay bale oval here, which was pretty cool to see. Nice little front shot of the dealership, and then I started walking towards kind of the main venue area, if you will. Beer tents, like I said, lots of food trucks, and already music playing at 9:30 in the morning, so not a ton of people lined up for the band yet. Probably just because of how early it was and everybody was walking through the dealership and checking out the vendors. So headed inside next, right through the main gates. You kind of walk down this first aisle. As you can see from the orange tags, they were celebrating and had $1,000 off each bike on the showroom, so thought that was pretty cool. But really like all the big windows. It's all open. The orange windows on the inside, and actually back in this little back room area they had a tattoo parlor, so you could stop in and check out the dealership and get yourself a new tattoo. Thought that was kind of a fun thing that they were doing back there. But walking through this middle aisle, some used bikes, some new bikes, and kind of a little bit better view of the whole dealership And then sitting at the head of the table, a couple CVOs and a CVO ST. So awesome. Always got to check those bikes out. Super rad. I really like the blue with the orange or the red windshield. And then one more CVO ST at the end here. A few more of those little mini bikes. I don't know if those ever raced or not, but a couple used down this kind of walkway into the service area. Actually, at the end of the aisle, they had a Springer front end that I was really liking. It looked really cool. Pretty simple but cool build, but had to stop in. They have their own kind of separate area for all the clothing, which I thought was really neat. It's not really thrown in a corner somewhere like a lot of dealerships are. It was more like a storefront type of feel walking in there. But I also thought it was cool. They have this kind of lounge area, so if you're getting your bike worked on or if you're tired and needing a break from the road, you can stop in and take a drink. There's sodas and waters and coffee in there for you. Just stop in and hang out, and I think that's pretty cool. Something more dealerships should do. Just give you the opportunity to get feet in the door of the dealership and spend some time around some new Harleys. And added on to that, they have this kind of outdoor area with tables, and this was kind of a front row seating view of the races, which hadn't started at the time I was there, but yeah, pretty cool. They have a brat shed. That's what that wooden building is. They had a brat shed at their old location as well. All the kind of bike nights and everything like that, they like to do brats, and kind of embraces the Wisconsin spirit. So thought that was pretty fun, and kind of had checked everything out, so it was time for me to leave. As you can see, my bike had magically moved up front. I actually left and came back, but was checking out the bike parked next to me. It was an Icon collection. I'm blanking on the name of this bike. It'll come to me, I'm sure, after I'm done recording. But yeah, there were some different bikes already mixed around from when I had first gotten there, so I had to re-walk through and check everything out. I actually saw this CVO ST getting pinstriped. I think he got just around the eagle done there, and another Lowrider S. I was digging that. Had to see everything that he'd done to his now that I have one. I like all the orange accents. I really like the orange bars, and yeah. That was a lot. Happened really fast, but there was a lot to check out, a lot to see. I kind of had walked through everything. I had more plans to do that day, so I wasn't really feeling like sitting there all day to check everything out, but really enjoyed my time. Congrats again to Appleton Harley Davidson on the new dealership and the awesome event they put on for their 50-year anniversary. It was a great time, and I hope everybody enjoyed checking it out with me.